Hey, morning, Maggie.
Good morning, Raymond.
Morning, Maggie.
Raymond.
I just love the sound of that greeting. Morning, Maggie. Morning, Maggie. You light up my life, Maggie. Marry me, Maggie. Would you marry me, Maggie? Marry me, Maggie.
Raymond.
You know, I think I like the sound of marry me, Maggie, even better than morning, Maggie.
Raymond, you are my most loyal customer, and if I ever decide to make it anything more, you'll be the first to know, okay?
Awesome. Then I can say morning, Maggie, every morning, and not just Monday through Friday.
Raymond, you've been making this your home office for what, a year now? Don't you think it's about time you rent an office condo or a co-op or something?
Paula, do you have any idea how pricey those office condos are? I mean, why would I spend $500 a month? Paula, $500 a month when I can hang out here for $3.75 a day?
I've got to change that bottomless cup policy.
Besides, where else can I find the interesting conversation with the most honorable Professor Robert T. Cullingham?
You say something, Ray?
Just paying you a compliment, Robert.
Well, I'll consider the source.
Ooh, who's the lucky lady? Let me sign for that. Thank you. Let's see, who could these be for? Oh, they're from Raymond.
Happy Secretary's Day, Maggie.
Okay, the plot thickens.
Maggie, thank you. Are we coming up on our 3rd year anniversary soon?
Yeah.
It's your 3rd anniversary. You know, I always thought there was something curious between you two.
I meant the 3rd anniversary of the grand opening of Wired.
In fact, it'll be in 2 weeks. I can't believe it, but it's been 3 years since my son Joshua and my beautiful daughter-in-law Emily and I opened up this store.
Well, congratulations. Hey, and speaking of Josh, isn't he supposed to be coming home from Iraq pretty soon?
You know, I wish. Most of the troops are supposed to be home before Christmas this year, but Josh and his troops have quite a few landmines to continue to disarm, so they're not expecting him to be back until sometime next year, and Abby really misses her daddy.
Well, it'll be great to see him again.
Yeah.
And hey, can you say hi to him from me next time you Skype with him?
You know, actually, why don't you say hi yourself for Skyping and... Oh my gosh! Boot that thing up!
It's up.
Hey everybody!
Hi.
Hey, I don't have much time. My team's heading out in a couple of minutes. I only have time to tell you all some great news. This will be our last mission. A French minesweeping team will be taking our place in 2 days, and we learned this morning that our team will be processed and home by Christmas. Isn't that great?
Oh, that's unbelievable.
I can't wait to see you all in person. And hey, Emily, I ran into Will yesterday at a restaurant. He's on assignment in Iraq. How weird is that?
That's awesome, Josh.
Wait, I gotta go. Tell Abby that I love her, and I'll see you all soon. I wish I could speak longer. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Man, that's great.
He'll be home in time for Christmas.
Yes!
All right.
Nice.
Oh, that is so awesome. I mean, I cannot wait to tell Abigail. I mean, how do I tell a 3-year-old that the daddy she's been Skyping with every week for the last 18 months is going to be home in flesh and blood? You know, it was really cute. Last night we're on our way to bed and we pass our laptop and she stops, gives a little hug and says, "Good night, Daddy." Oh. I promise you she thinks her daddy lives inside that laptop.
You know, times have really changed, Em, because I remember I waited 13 months for my dad to come home from Vietnam. And I was probably like 5, and the only memories we had were photographs. And let me tell you, we cherished those pictures. I mean, like, thanks Kodak.
Now it's thanks Skype.
I guess times have changed.
Yeah.
So who's this Will that Josh mentioned?
That's his best friend.
Oh, I mean, these guys have been best friends since like grade school, and they did everything together. I mean, the sports were together, the summer camps were together, just everything. And well, unfortunately, Will's parents died in a car accident when he was a senior, and he just moved in with us, and he lived with us until he enlisted in the Navy.
He was the best man at our wedding.
Oh, and Abigail's godfather.
Yep.
Wow. Imagine. What are the odds of the two of them running into each other halfway across the world?
Really?
You know, it is really odd because Josh is an Army engineer and Will is a Navy SEAL.
A seal, eh? Or, like, can you do any
my
tricks?
word. If I told you, I'd have to kill you, Raymond. And maybe I should, because that'd open up a spot for real customers.
It would.
Hey, there's breaking news.
Let me guess. The economy's in the tank.
No, I mean breaking news. Josh, we were just Skyping with him. He's got one last mission, and he'll be home by Christmas.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful!
I know.
Emily, we should do your hair. Maybe a manicure, pedicure. What do you think?
What do you think? Should I go short?
Maybe an inch or so, nothing too drastic. You and Josh can take that honeymoon you never had a chance to take. And I'll watch Abby for you.
You know what? Speaking of Abby, I'm going to run down to her preschool and tell her the good news.
Give her a kiss from us.
Oh, I will. Bye, guys. See you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
In just a second, I'll get out the door.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
No, you're not. What's wrong?
Well, I don't know. It's just that one last thing. I mean, call it mother's intuition, but he said one last mission.
Oh, Maggie, be brave, girl. Have some faith.
Faith. Somehow that just seems to me something that's like more like pretending.
You mean faith is a delusion?
Well, you see, when my dad came home from Vietnam, I met him in a flag-covered box. And somehow I just have more fear than I do faith.
But, Maggie, couldn't faith also be a way in which to live? A surrender of control to a higher power, God, a source of peace?
Or a cup half full or half empty. You know, like optimism.
We're talking about faith, Paula, not coffee.
Well, actually, faith is a bit like coffee, you know, the whole half full, half empty kind of deal. Faith is a life perspective. It's a belief in the future, the unknown or the unknowable. Right now, Maggie is looking at the final mission of her son based on her own life experience. When she lost her father to war, well, she developed a system of beliefs based on that experience. And right now she knows that the same cruel fate could fit her son. Faith? Well, it's a bit hard to come by right now.